everybody, Matthew Morris, Wood Studio. There's a bunch of progress here on the cabinet, as you can see. Let's get into it. It's time for another shop update. Woo! So let me walk you through everything that's happened since last week to this week. All right, so first off, last week as I was talking, I was just working on some prototypes for the handles. As you can see, I have handles attached to the case, which are the drawers on the case, and I ended up just getting those guys nice and centered on the drawer fronts, and a little bit of clamping, some drilling. Next thing you know, some screws, had them locked in. So that was almost the last bit of work on the case. The next step was to create all the shiplap panels that go here in the back. So over the chop saw, I cut a 4/4 piece of lumber into 4 parts and milled that up all so it would fit the depth of the rabbet that's all the way around the back of the case. With that all milled up, it was then time to make a decision on the width of each panel. So what I decided was a little bit different than making each one the exact same width. I said, okay, what's my width? And I said, all right, well, if I divide that by 4, that equals this plus all this extra room I need on each side of the shiplap. Like, all right, that's interesting. What if I did something else instead? And that was to make 2 panels that would be the exact same width in the center, with the other one slightly smaller on the right and the left. And that's what I ended up doing. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it works proportionally very well. It lays out really well, that is. With that done, I drilled holes, countersunk those holes, and screwed in a whole bunch of steel screws. At the end, there'll be brass screws, but I wanted to cut all of my threads with steel screws, which are stronger than brass screws. This is because they're less likely to break into the wood. Then it was time to fill some voids with some epoxy. Once the epoxy was dry, I scraped that off and I could stand the shiplap back. And then after all of that, it was just time to put finish on. I did a little final sanding on the fronts of the drawers, just around over the edges very slightly. Double checked everything and just put my finish on and built up my coats of finish. Now I've got 3 coats of finish on the cabinet now. I'm actually going to take the drawers out and build up a 4th and a 5th coat on the outside. I just want the drawers away from it. And that's just on the exterior portions here where you may touch stuff. There's 3 coats on the base, and I'm still building up finish on the shiplap back right now. Once all that's done, I'll flip the case over and attach the base to the case. Actually, for the first time ever, the 2 pieces will be attached completely. And then I can put the shiplap back in and call this project done, at least for filming and at least for this cabinet. I do have another cabinet left to put together. That one I stopped building when I hung the drawers. So everything up until hanging the drawers is done on the other cabinet. And then once this is up on the website in the school, will still be on average of more than 3 projects per year finished and put into the school. Now, I have a special going right now for $50 off the yearly subscription, which is normally $150. And if you head over to the website, I've got a coupon code, which I'll put right down here for November. And there's going to be another coupon code for December because it's time to give our loved ones or ourselves a gift for the holidays. And what's better than giving you or your loved ones the gift of knowledge and techniques that you can learn to build beautiful furniture for the shop or your home. That's pretty much it for the sales pitch. What have you guys been up to this week? I want to know, as always. Put that in the comments below. Now, here's the end of every single update, right? Please subscribe. As always, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the like button, share your timeline, and head over to the Wood Studio page and like us there as well. And as always, have a great week in the shop. Woo! All right, I can't wait to show you guys what the cabinet looks like next update next week. It's gonna be awesome. It really is. It may end up doing the update before, like a week from now, because it'll be done. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next update.